Slouser here, and we are back with another tier list. And last week we did the most boring and the most fun out of the meta decks. Well, today, to continue this new tradition on my channel with doing the most pointless and useless tier lists, we are doing the ugliest mofos in this game. Of course, there are a lot more of these ugly motherfuckers, but I could be doing this for hours and I don't really want to go through every ugly, disgusting card. But hey, if you want me to do more tier lists like this, then let me know in the comment section below. And of course, let me know if you agree with my list, but usually I'm 99% right. Without wasting any more time, let's get on with these disgusting bums. Oh shit, I forgot. The tier list itself. We have S tier, sexy as fuck. They are ugly, but they would be considered sexy in the ugly world. A tier, alright I guess. B tier, between ugly and extremely ugly, you know, in the middle. C tier, can't lie, you're fugly. And D tier, disgusted. So, let's get on with these monsters. First is Monstratul. To me, he looks like a budget, made in China version of Bowser. But I'm gonna say he's alright, I guess. You know, actually, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna put him sexy as fuck. Because I'm a massive fan of Bowser. I mean, this channel first started because of Bowser. I know I just said he's the made in China version of him, but still, the fact that you can say he resembles him a bit with the spikes on his shell, the green, turtles are green. Well, not all. But yeah, do you know what? Nah, I think that would be a sick. Me personally, I would have this as a pet. You know, I mean, I want to be able to play with it, but still, he is a pretty solid monster in my opinion. And he starts off in the S tier. If you disagree, I mean, I don't know what you're gonna fucking put in the S tier out of the rest of these, because he is a beast of a monster, I say. Honestly, I wouldn't even put him in this list. But we have to not discriminate. Obviously, we know he's ugly, but he's a sexy ugly. Next, do you know what? I'm gonna go through the whole family. Originally, I was gonna put just like the Ojama family, but I feel like it would be a bit unfair because some of them are definitely higher tier than others. So it would be unfair to put like all of them in a certain tier when, you know, some are clearly worse than the others. So let's do this. First is Ojama King. Nah, he has to be disgusting. Yeah, he has to be disgusting. Like, his head is bigger than his body. Like, he actually doesn't have a body. Because if you look at him, he has pants or Speedos, and then it's the head. There is actually no body. His hands are on his head. So just think of it as if you had arms growing out like just under your ears or some shit. Like, this guy's disgusting. You know, obviously this is where he pisses and shit, and his mouth is right next to it. Like, that is disgusting. Nah, bro, he is one of, if not the ugliest out of the Ojamas. I have to go through them, but I'm pretty sure he is the ugliest one. He's got the ugly yellow one's eyes. I don't know if that's just fat rolls or if he's muscly where the legs are. It doesn't matter, bro. He has no body. His head is the body, bro. If you think he's like, can't lie, you're fugly. Wow. Again, just picture yourself with, so my head is the whole body instead. Nah, disgusting. Which one is this one? Is this a Ojama Black? I believe so. He's actually not bad. Again, I can't tell if those are just fat rolls or muscle. Maybe a bit of both. Because remember, sumos, you would think they're just fat. I know they do have a lot of fat, but they actually do have a lot of muscle as well. They have to be strong. It's just their training method lets them keep a lot of their fat. I remember watching something about it. So I kind of just see him like that. I think his teeth are sick. The whole shark looking things. Quite a massive nose. We have to be real. That's a massive nose. But I'm going to give a benefit of the doubt with the muscles and fat. So I'm actually going to put alright, I guess. definitely in the Ojama family, he's one of the better ones. Ojama Yellow, oh, wow. Can't lie, you're fugly. What the fuck? I mean, this could be disgusting as well. I don't know. Nah, disgusting. I just realized. Is she dribbling? Nah, you can't be like speaking to her. And then she starts dribbling like, she might be one of those spitters. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're talking, it's like, my day's fine. And then the loads of just spit goes on your face. Nah, fuck that. Wouldn't even go near you. I don't know if she's trying to skank or some shit. She looks drunk, dribbling, massive lips, mouth, a bit of a belly. Don't get any ideas. People who just like heard my description of her. Don't be fucking weird. Ojama Blue, you can go as, can't lie, you're fugly. Similar to the king, head is absolutely massive, but at least they've got a body. But bro, like your head is massive. It's like no way in proportion of your body. Like if they had the body of Ojama Black, would be good. I mean, still massive head, but still. But they clearly don't go to the gym. They probably don't eat. Or whatever they eat just goes straight to the head. Fat head, absolutely big. So Mahusive head, absolutely Mahusive. So they have to go, and I can't lie, you're fugly. The lips are just way out of proportion as well compared to the head. Nah, madness. No, I can't lie, you're fugly. Ojama Pink. I'm actually gonna go between ugly and extremely ugly. Now, some of you might be like, whoa, how can you be doing that when Blue's in the can't lie, you're fugly, but you're putting Pink who has 5 eyes and shit. Remember, these aren't humans, so you can't think of it in the perspective of, oh my gosh, they got more than 2 eyes, they're ugly. No, because you're thinking of humans. These aren't, they're monsters or aliens, depending, the deck and shit. So I'm looking at the proportion of the body. They are missing a tooth, which is bad, but hey, look, they got the rest of their teeth. Body and head shape, it feels more in proportion. Honestly, he doesn't, or he or she, I don't know, I can't tell. Don't assume the gender. Like, they're definitely not in the alright, I guess. But I don't think they're in the same league as this blue one. Like, I definitely think they're just between. Honestly, I reckon if they were both going to a bar, the Pink, and they had the same Riz level, I think Pink does better. Honestly, I do. Ojama Green, easily sexy as fuck. And it's actually pretty funny that the green guys are there. Like, easily the best in the Ojama family. You can't even, I don't see an argument for anyone saying otherwise. Look at the muscle definition. Ripped legs, ripped arms. Yes, got 1 eye like a Cyclops, but that was a Titan in Hercules Disney film. It was the weakest one, but still. The sharp shark teeth. Oh no, it's not shark teeth, but still got good teeth, no gaps. I mean, we still have to talk about the tongue. Obviously, without getting too into like a visual descriptive or visual image, let's just say he's definitely going to be good with the ladies, so he has to go sexy as fuck. I think, honestly, he is easily the best one. So there's no way. He's ripped, bro. He's ripped. Takes care of his body, so big respect, Ojama Green. And lastly, Ojama Red. Yeah, I'll put you in the middle. Similar to Blue, the head is quite big, but at least he's got a bit of a belly. The head isn't as big, so it doesn't look as bad. And I think he just accepts it. Like, by the face, you can see he's angry, but he's not like angry. He's more like angry as, yeah, cool, innit? You can diss me, but fuck it, I'm still rocking this. Because I think he's doing the dance fever more. Like, I think so. It looks like he's doing a dance, and he's just accepting it. Nah, he goes ahead of Red. I mean, Pink. Oh, what? And out of these two, no, they're both bad. But I did say King was the worst one. No, at least Yellow's got a body. Cool. And now I'm gonna try and put these in order as well. Cool. Ojama Green's number 1. Next, I think the Ojama family's done. Next, we have Mad Lobster. Now, he has a skull head. It's just, the claws are just way too big. I mean, in terms of like self-defense and shit, you wouldn't mess with him. Because he can give you one bang. But then he's got skinny arms, but then massive hands. Again, the arms are coming out of his head, it looks like. He's a lobster. He's around here. Honestly, I don't think he's the worst because he's not humanoid. He's obviously like a creature. I actually put him here, middle. I don't think he's the worst thing. Not great, of course. But he's not the worst. Honestly, I feel like, yes, he has massive claws, which are way out of proportion. Like, they're bigger than pretty much his whole body. But you could take that as self-defense. You know, he can use that. Unlike like this guy with the fat head or fat head again. You know, they can't use the word headbutt, but it's not really going to do that much. This, if he pimp slaps you, you're done. You're done. So, and he can crush your body probably. Definitely more in the self-defense kind of shit. Or if he wants to be bad. Yeah, he has those weapons, but apart from that, nah. He's not bad. He's not bad. Next, I think it's Uguchi. Nah, this is ugly. Like, this is fugly. I just hate his teeth. Like, it's just like a fugly ass dog. Like, if he had normal teeth, if he had teeth like Ojama Black or these two, the green dudes, he would be better. But bro, even his eyes, like, they're not even looking straight. They're looking. He has like fucking 360 looking. It's just the teeth, gaps everywhere. Nah, like, you can't tell me you wouldn't rather have Mad Lobster as a pet than Uguchi. Like, that is crazy. That is one fugly ass dog. So now he's definitely there. It's mainly because of the teeth and eyes. They are all over the place. Next is Dr. Cranium. I'm actually gonna put him in alright, I guess. I think when I look at him, even though you can tell he's like 2 foot tall, like he's gonna be small. Someone you could probably just boot away. So, and we know, as they say, well, girls want 6 foot people. He's about 2 foot. You can kind of see it. But what I like, he kind of gives me a Joker-esque vibe. You know, the smile and the red, so it looks like the clown smile. The glasses. He looks like an evil scientist / Joker, and I think that's cool look. With the hat, because obviously we don't actually know how big his head is, but I'm gonna just presume it's the hat that's that big. I think he gives that evil genius vibe, so you don't really want to mess with him. Like, obviously if you're in a physical fight, you'll murk him probably, unless he has a weapon on him. But if he's gonna be the villain of a town or city, I feel like you could see him in a comic book and you actually wouldn't mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he would be a cool type villain if he was in comic books. So I'm gonna put him alright, I guess. Oh, I was supposed to put these in orders. Yeah, I don't know if I can be bothered anymore. It's 1,000 eyes restrict, right? Nah, you're going, it's disgusting, man. I have, what's that? It's that phobia of the holes. I just can't. Ugh, disgusting. I forgot what it's called, but you guys must know the holes phobia. This guy gives me that vibe. I know you don't really see 1,000 eyes, but it's probably because it's hard to draw. But either way, there's still loads. And then he's got the mouth. The claws are pretty cool. But then you wouldn't even want to shake his hand, because like, if he's like hello and then like a bunch of eyes open up, nah, fuck that. Poke. Nah, and then he's got the big willy eye coming out his head. Nah. Wait, does he have legs? What was it? Oh, it's just the tail. Shit, it's a tail. Wait, is that the eyes? The green. Wait, I can't. No, I'm sure this is the eyes. What's the green? I mean, you can't tell. You just got so many holes. The eyes. He is disgusting. The only benefit the big benefit is that he's basically got Byakugan. You know, he's seeing everywhere. He can't miss, basically. Like, when one eye blinks, the other one's still open. So he's got 24/7, 360 view for life, which is actually a benefit. But at the same time, like, what happens if his friend pats him on the back? It's like, yo, bro, bang, hits the one eye. He's like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm not, I can't. Maybe I can see some people put him in, like, the fugly part, but I just don't like the holes. Next is Haniwa, aka Mr. Potato. I'm actually gonna put him as sexy as fuck. Like, he the thing is, he could go as alright, I guess. No, he has to go alright, I guess, because yeah, sexy as fuck. Like, he's not these two guys level. But he's not. That's me. He's not ugly. Like I say, he's Mr. Potato. Just remove the hat and the mustache, and that's him. He looks a bit sad as well, so I don't want to put him any lower because he might get all like depressed and shit. So I'm gonna put him here. I don't think there's that much to say on him because he doesn't got that much details. Except, again, if you just think of Mr. Potato, that's him. Again, remove just the mustache, the hat, and boom. So you could just say that's Mr. Potato's son. I think he's alright. I don't see any, really, honestly, that much wrong with him. I mean, the only thing you could say is I don't know if that's the pupil part. The yellow, was that his actual eyeball part? I don't know, I can't tell, and he got no fingers. He's got toes, unless he's wearing gloves. But nah, look, you can't convince me. He's alright. Like, compared to some of these things, come on. No way. So nah, he's good. Oh shit, there is Ojama, another one. This Ojama Prince. My bad, it's Ojama Emperor. Oh, damn. I can't believe I missed this one. Oh, that's a massive belly. I couldn't tell if that was like double legs. Nah, he's fugly, but he's better than blue. I'm gonna at least put blue behind. He is fugly, because... Yeah, nah, I don't like the whiskers out of his thing, and then he's got the... I don't even know what that is. So is that just a part of his head? Like a vein sticking out or some shit? I can't even tell. Like, because obviously it's not hair. So it's like his skin is just forming out. See what I'm saying? That's why he's can't like your fugly. He's definitely not these two though. He's definitely better. Again, his body looks better proportioned, but it's just, what are these extra skin parts? I just don't know. Unless because you can obviously see this is belly. It's just like the fat of him just kind of forming shapes on his head. I can't tell, but it's bad. But yeah, I still think he's better than blue. Surprisingly. Yeah, I don't even know what it is. Next is Ill Blood. Now, this might be controversial. Like, some people might think this is scary and ugly, but it's tough because this could be a bit biasy. But this is from me, like, this is my opinion, my view of it. I'm actually putting him as sexy as fuck. Now, I know you're gonna be like, what the fuck, bro? The guy's head's coming out of the body, you could say, like, the fat heads and shit. It's giving me an It vibe. You know, the face looks like it's It. A clown, and you know how It just does these crazy shapes and shit like that? It's giving me that It vibe. And I'm a massive fan of It. I love It. My favorite horror films. And probably favorite, I guess, monster killer in the movies. It gives me that vibe. I like the prison outfit. He's even got the prison, like the ball and chain. You could technically just zip it up and he'll look beast. But yeah, when he opens it, that's where it's scary and it's disgusting. It's like, whoa, so we don't know the body. It could just be a head. It could be like, if any of you know Marvel Comics, MODOK. If any, I didn't see the movie of him in it though, but I just know from the comics. It's like that MODOK, but instead of a machine, it's a body. I do think that's still cool. I think the idea is sick. Yeah, that's why I just think it's a cool concept. Honestly, I get it that, yeah, he's ugly. Like, imagine that's the real, and this doesn't talk and shit. So if you're like trying to chill with him, play like, I don't know, Street Fighter or Yu-Gi-Oh, you're gonna have to be looking at this, and it's scary. It's scary. It's definitely more scary than ugly. But I think the concept is sick. Like, I actually like the idea and the design. It's giving that horror-esque vibe, and I think that's sick. So he's going to sexy as fuck for me. Jinzo! The nostalgia, the OG. The guy what people would love support probably. I'm actually going to put him between ugly and extreme ugly. Now, I'm probably going to hear people say like, oh, how could you put Jinzo there? He should be alright, I guess, all sexy as fuck. Remove the nostalgia. Remove your love for Jinzo. The guy has an extremely long neck. Now, you remove the armor. His neck is long, bro. It's like triple necks. So think of it, my head was like, hey, that's crazy. And he's got like all the veiny on his head. See, if his neck wasn't that long, and he's quite tall as well, I think he has long arms as well. I can't remember. Either way, it's just a long neck. He's scary. He gives me a vibe of another actual horror. Hellraiser. Is it Hellraiser? I think it's the name. But like, you know, I actually bet you if I search is Jinzo based on Hellraiser, John, fuck, I'm gonna do that now. Oh, look, see, I told you it was called Pinhead. I knew it though. I knew it. Just by looking at him, he actually looks a bit like Pinhead, but just a longer neck. I know my horrors, bro. I know my horrors. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, because of that, I'm actually gonna put him alright, I guess. He's not, it's just the neck. Even the more I think about it, it's just a long ass neck. But remove that. If he had just a normal neck size, he could actually probably be at sexy as fuck. I do think the costume's cool. It also gives me a vibe of, if you've seen Hunter x Hunter, the anime, of Illumi, when Illumi in the first exams, I'm sure it's Illumi, the brother of Killua, he dresses up as this green dude as well, and it actually gives me that vibe as well. So yeah, I apologize, he's not in between, he's actually alright, I guess. It's just a long neck, but I can't make it so bad that he goes down 2 tier lists, you know. So I think alright, I guess, is actually fair. Next, Alien Grey. I'm gonna put him in between, because he's got positives and he's got negatives. The negatives are, he's got like, it looks like noodle fingers, bro. Noodle fingers and toes, and that's just weird. And the fact that it's not actual noodles where it just goes slopping down, it's like proper moving and shit. That is weird. So just think of like think of your fingers were worms. Instead, nah, that is ugly. That's probably the worst thing about him. And I can't tell if that's just his neck or his mouth. I don't even think he has a mouth. I can't tell. I think it's the noodles part. I'm not gonna base on that he's extremely skinny, because again, this is his alien race. We can't be aliencist. So I'm only basing off the noodle fingers and toes. But what I like about him, he does look similar of Cloverfield. I don't know, something about him, when I see him, I'm like, oh, he looks like a mini Cloverfield. And I love Cloverfield, the movie. And Cloverfield sometimes scares me. There's a scene what scares me when I'm watching that film, and Cloverfield just like looks down directly at the camera. That shit's quite, like, yeah, that's quite a scary scene. But I'm not saying Cloverfield is like the prettiest monster, you know, he's not no Godzilla or King Kong. Like, those guys look beasts. Cloverfield is one ugly ass alien, but I love it at the same time. Like, I love that series or movie, whatever. I wish they had sequels. So I'm putting him in between. I don't think he's bad. I think he is a mini Clover with the noodle fingers and toes. Next is DD Beast. Nah, he's. I know someone's probably gonna be angry, the DDD players, but bro, he's got a bean head. Like that you had to just. I mean, yeah, that just looks like a bean head, like an actual baked bean or just a bean head, bro. I can't even think of it. He does have the wedge arms though, the wedge ass arms. But it's just a bean head. And his eyes, I always find it weird. Just like, but eyes there. Nah, I have to leave him as can't lie, you're fugly. Because even though his arms and claws and teeth are much better than Uguchi, it's just a bean head. No, honestly, like, technically this could just be his body, but it still would look like a bean. Because even if you cut off just the head part, it looks like a bean. But we don't know the body, so I'm just gonna have to presume. Like, could you imagine if the body actually goes down, so that really is his head? And I don't know, I mean, we can't tell. I'm guessing that he's like a dog type creature, you know, or like an animal on 4 legs. But from the image it looks like a bean head, so he's gone as DDD Beast. Eyes are all over the place because I think he has multiple as well. I think he has multiple. I don't know, but he does have those sick arms. I can't lie. That looks mad. Oh, he's got bro. Is that eyes on his arms as well? I don't know. That's what I mean. That's why it's fugly. Next is Outer God Nala. Like, you know what? It fucking looks like. What's his name? Jabba the Hutt, but with multiple mouths and no eyes. This is disgusting. Oh, and he's got tentacles as well. Nah, this is ugly. Bro, I stopped putting these in orders, by the way, but definitely this is one of the ugliest things. Like, look at it. I can't even tell he's got eyes. But it's just I said Jabba the Hutt. But instead of it being a slug, it's an octopus. Nah, I'm just gonna call it Jabba the Hutt on crack. Yeah, if Jabba the Hutt wasn't this pimp mafia boss in space, this is probably his like long lost cousin. Yo, worm apocalypse. Talking about noodle arms or fingers. Nah, bro, this guy is a noodle himself. Yes, he looks like a pepperoni. Yeah, actually, no, do you know what? He's actually alright. I can't lie. He doesn't look, you know, he looks like, he reminds me of, he reminds me of a character in Final Fantasy. A bit. Is it that one? It's the, I don't know which ones he's in. I know he's in Final Fantasy 8, but he's like the cactus guy. I know he's not a cactus, but the eyes and shit give me that kind of resemblance, for some reason. He looks cool, bro. It's just like a worm. Well, obviously it's called Worm Apocalypse, but it's like a pepperami stick with arms, and he looks like he's about to do kung fu, like slap up people. I think he's looking pretty cool, man. I actually don't think he's ugly at all. Or he's like instead of Pickle Rick from Rick and Morty, just like Pepperami Rick, you could say. Got no fingers and shit, but hey, listen, he's slapping, bro. Like, think of it. Ooh, those slaps are lethal. Another worm, and this one's actually called Worm Ugly. I mean, we just know where this is going, bro. What the fuck is this? I mean, I don't know. Like, I just see a mouth. I don't know. Is that an eye? Okay, an eye, mouth. Bro, like, so is it just a head? Was there a body head? Like, bro, I don't know. I actually can't even really talk about this one because it's got a lot of bogies, I think. Bro, I can't fucking. It's like is it a brain? I don't know, but it's literally in the name, Worm Ugly. So there's actually not that much to speak about. It's got ugly in the name. It's disgusting. Necro face. I was gonna put can't lie, you're fugly, but I was looking closely again, and it's got like, it looks like boils and shit. Now, why I was thinking about putting in the fugly was because it just gives you that vibe of it looks like that toy from Toy Story. Like the face looks like the spider baby toy. That used to scare me as when I was a kid. But I do think like this tentacle part looks pretty cool. It gives it that horror, scary vibe. But what really just kills it for me is this part. Is it the brain with boils or some shit? I can't tell. So it went from just looking scary to just like this part. It just feels like if you put a pin there, it's just gonna pop and lots of pus and shit will come out. And that's just disgusting. But it works with the horror. That's what I mean. It works with scary. That's why it could be Can't Lie You're Fugly. I'm gonna put disgust. It's just this part. Honestly, if it didn't have this brain boil part, I reckon I'd put it Can't Lie You're Fugly, or even maybe here, because I like the theme of horror. You know, if they make it deliberately scary. But this part is just crazy. Like that. Again, imagine you're friends with these people or monsters. Like, and then imagine you accidentally bump, like you bump heads, you know, you go boing, oh shit, and you all that slime in your head. Like, nah. The kick man. I'm actually gonna put him Can't Lie You're Fugly. He looks like, just like DD Beast, he actually does look like he has a bean head here, but instead of going longwards, like it's going up instead. Big ass lips, you can see. But then he does look in shape. He does look in shape, and nah, yeah, fuck. That one's a tough one. Cause yeah, his head part is disgusting. Like big lips, bean head. I don't even know what is that. Bro, it looks like he's got a flower on the top of his head, like a sunflower. But then, you know, he's ripped. I feel like that's muscle. He's in good shape, but just a horrible head. So can you put him really in fugly for just having a horrible head, but then the body's in shape? Yeah, I put him in between. Ancient Brain. Now this is fugly, bro. Like, the crazy thing is, he could easily be like higher, but then he wouldn't be on this list if it didn't show his brain. Like, that's the only thing. Honestly, the wings are fine. He just looks like a sorcerer. You just remove the brain part, he wouldn't be on this list. But the brain is actually out his head. Similar to Necroface, but instead this is the actual brain. Luckily, it's not like this boiled shit. It looks like a normal brain or massive brain. But the fact is outside, he's got no skull, no skin. It's just the brain is out his head. That's fucked. No, honestly, that is some scary shit. Because it doesn't even look like what I just said, similar to Necroface. You know, Necroface, you can clearly see that the design of the card wanted it to be this horror, scary vibe. But this, it doesn't look like a horror character though. It just looks like someone wanted to make a fucked up card, and this is what came out. And lastly, the Wicked Worm Beast, 100% disgusting. This is probably the ugliest card I've ever seen in Yu-Gi-Oh! When doing this list, I had to make sure to include this. Like, I couldn't find it. I was trying to find it badly because I remember having this card, I think. This is the ugliest creature I've ever seen in this Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Like, honestly, let me know in the comments if you know an uglier card than this. Bro, he has holes. Again, I told you, I don't like the holes. He's got holes in his fingers. They look like worms, but with holes. Where the fuck is his face? Like, where's his eyes? Is that his mouth? Bro, I don't know. Obviously, these are his arms, but it's got whole worm fingers. And bro, this is the ugliest shit I've ever seen. No, I can't. Like, this is disgusting. This is pure abomination. This, if there was another tier list, it would be here. Honestly, this is by far the ugliest one. These are easily, bro. He looks sexy as fuck compared to this guy. Like, honestly, it actually feels a bit bad that these guys are on this level. It should be after D tier, there's E tier, and then F tier. That's where he should be. He should be 2 tier lists down. I'm not even joking. This is the ugliest thing ever in this game. And I just don't, who the fuck thought of this thing? But there you have it. The ugliest mofos in Yu-Gi-Oh! Tier list. Let me know in the comment section if you agree, if you disagree, where would you do the changes? And of course, let me know if you would like me to do more tier lists like this, if it's a part 2 for the ugliest mofos, or give me ideas for other tier lists you would like me to do. Again, keep it pointless, useless, unique. I will do it. And if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you left a thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button to be up to date with all my content like Yu-Gi-Oh! Tier lists, or to be updated when I live stream. Now, with that all being said, I hope you don't get nightmares for looking at all these ugly fuckers. But hopefully, you have a dream with the Wicked Worm. Slouser is out.